Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. For another collective reading, I hope everyone is doing well. Gonna get started with some oracles, maybe use a couple different decks here. See what the vibe is, see what's floating around in the energy for you guys. What is going on in the collective energy, please? We've got consequences, bad choices, games, and mixed signals. We got burned bridges. This came out in yesterday's reading, but in a different deck. Burned bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. One more, please. Or is that okay? And we've got thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. So, here we go again. Consequences, burned bridges, and thrills. So obviously this has to do with bad choices, bad decisions, continuous cycles, causing a lack of trust. Maybe you feel like somebody was disloyal or turned their back on you. Take that as it resonates. We're going to look into the energy and see what's up. Was hoping for something happy. Well, let's grab some from this deck, see what's going on. Just give me like two from this deck. This week too. We've got love, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. That's definitely a different energy from what came out in the other deck. And we've got the Golden Mirror. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. So maybe you feel like you were in some kind of a one-sided relationship here. Maybe you feel like you were being love bombed. Take that as it resonates. Narcissist, you know how I feel about that. And then on the bottom of the deck right now, we have old school. So, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And I know that a lot of you guys have been doing that for a long time. Replaying events over and over in your head. Almost like you feel in some weird way that you can change something by replaying it over in your head, when in reality what happens is that you get stuck dwelling in a particular energy. So some of you possibly had an experience here with another person and you felt like they had been playing games with you or they weren't honest with you. Well, let's see what comes out in the tarot for you guys. Using the Under the Oak deck tonight. What is the energy of the collective tonight? What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What messages are there, please, for the collective? We've got the Death card coming out, Scorpio energy. Maybe somebody is going through a transformation. We've got the Fool, A transformation perhaps leading to a new beginning. This is falling right under love. So there is a change of energy here. If you were dealing with somebody that you perceived um, as having played games with you, not being honest, stabbed you in the back, whatever, made a bad decision. For some of you, yeah, you might have been dealing with somebody who also suffered from addictions. That won't be for everyone. Maybe there has been a transformation here. Because right now we've got love and the Fool. Maybe this person has been through some kind of a transformation and has realized what unconditional love actually is. But I also feel like someone has perhaps been through, has been doing a lot of self-love, self-care. And then we have affection and attraction. So chances are this person probably finds you very appealing. And we also have selflessness. So again, this is a change in energy from what originally came out because there's been some kind of a transformation. So we're going to keep going. What messages are there, please? What do we need to know? We've got the Eight of Wands coming out, very fast-moving energy. Five of Swords reversed. So this is an energy of an end of it's an end of challenges, really. For some of you, if you were dealing with a third-party situation, that has been released. Give me one more, please. And we've got the World. So this is a cycle ending, you guys. Everything has happened in a particular way for a particular reason. I feel like somebody here has definitely been going through some kind of a transformation, waking up again to what love actually is, and wanting a new beginning. And with this Eight of Wands, it's possible, very fast-moving communication. This could be happening very soon. I'm also feeling this energy with burned bridges here, like lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. It's almost like this urgency in this person all of a sudden, where they might just now be realizing, holy shit, what did I do here? I need to race forward before I lose this person. That's the energy that I'm feeling. But we have an end of challenges here. Bottom of the deck, there's that Two of Cups coming back around. Coming back into union, the Two of Cups. And a few more. Five of Wands reversed, ending conflict. Three of Wands reversed, falling under the Fool. Four of Swords reversed. So I'm feeling it's like somebody wants this new beginning, or they're contemplating this new beginning. They have been transforming. Possibly you both have in a lot of ways. But it's an energy of frustration and almost like somebody sees this new beginning. The idea of this new beginning, wanting to take this leap of faith, but it's a frustrated energy here in this Three of Wands reversed of somebody not taking action. It's like forward movement that isn't happening. Maybe they feel like some more healing has to be done first. And this is coming under the Eight of Wands. Maybe this healing is like expedited, if that makes sense. Expedited healing. There's the Seven of Swords falling under the Five of Swords. This person knows that perhaps they were in a manipulative or sneaky snake energy. Sneaky snake energy. They might not have realized that at the time. This is falling right under narcissist, love-bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided, the golden mirror. For a lot of you, I almost feel like that this person was not naturally like that. And so they might not even have consciously realized their own behavior, the behavior that they were displaying to you. And now that there's been healing here, maybe they're kind of looking in that mirror, taking a look at themselves in that mirror and realizing, you know what? Maybe I was actually vibrating in kind of a deceptive energy, but I didn't see it that way. I was perhaps being what could be seen as narcissistic or even just mean, but not realizing it, if that makes sense. And so now this is coming to this situation is coming to a close. It's like coming full circle. This is the end of a cycle in the world. One more, please. Please. Five of Pentacles. Somebody feeling left out in the cold, lost, confused, abandoned. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. So is this person lost, confused, and abandoned, or are they just blocking themselves? I'm feeling like this cycle can't end as long as this Five of Pentacles is here. That Five of Pentacles needs to flip. And it could be, for some of them, it actually is a deceptive energy by remaining in the Five of Pentacles, or having put you in that energy and like left you there or whatever. Um, almost like they are or were sabotaging themselves. They were deceiving themselves, gaslighting themselves. Almost like somebody who maybe has like some kind of a delusional narrative that they've invented inside of themselves, like inside of their own head. This delusional narrative that is not quite reality, but maybe for some of them, maybe somebody was vibrating in kind of a distorted energy here, and because it's this energy of somebody like not realizing their own behavior, or seeing their behavior for what it actually was, and so now they're forced to look in this mirror. Even for some of them, an energy of, well, I'm not a narcissist. I am not this kind of person, but I can understand why I might have been seen that way. Does that make sense? And we've got the Five of Pentacles, which can't be here. This person needs to drop their walls here, stonewalling themselves in this Nine of Wands. But right under this, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy, things finally moving forward. So let's clarify some things. Clarify, please, the Fool. Show me the Fool, please. Okay, fuck. Ace of Cups. Propelled itself out of the deck before I could even shuffle. So yeah, this person wants a renewal of love with you. This is actually beautiful. They might not be ready right now, though. Or they haven't been. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. But again, there's been some kind of a transformation here. The question is, what has it been? Exactly what is this Death card? Show me this transformation, please. Something ended so that something new could begin. Something ended that had to end. Show me the Death card, please. This is Scorpio energy. Four of Cups. One more. And the Two of Cups. It's like somebody, and we've got the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so somebody had been feeling directionless. And in this card, I don't feel the energy that generally comes with this card, which is like love being offered to somebody from out of the blue. This person is wearing a blindfold. It's almost like this person was loved, but they didn't see it. They didn't see it as love, or they misinterpreted it as something else. Does that make sense? What am I trying to say? Um, like this person, you loved this person, but they might not have seen it as love. Possibly because maybe they weren't used to that feeling. Maybe they had like never been loved that way or in a particular way. For some of you, maybe your person had never been loved the right way. And you were trying to give that to them, but they didn't see it as such. They saw it as something else, or they saw it or misinterpreted it as some kind of um, manipulation or deception, when in reality, it wasn't. You were giving this person love. But they had, for some reason, created some kind of a delusional narrative that they were feeding. Does that make sense? So it is the transformation, moving out of that energy of like not seeing or not understanding. Moving out of that energy, going through a transformation back into the Two of Cups. Um, and this is going to be the end of a cycle. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Show me the Five of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles reversed. It's an indecisive energy. One more. It's almost like this page of, or this Five of Pentacles energy is here, but it shouldn't be. But this person is concerned with, like if this is a no contact situation. Like if you're in separation from somebody or you haven't heard from this person in a long time, they are reluctant to end that no contact and actually flip that Five of Pentacles because of their own uncertainty. It's just an energy of uncertainty and indecisiveness. But maybe, I feel like a lot of them, maybe they're realizing that maybe they had been creating, the only way I can think to say it is like a false narrative, or thinking that you were somebody that you weren't, or misinterpreting things, if that makes sense. Bottom of the deck, we've got Judgment. And maybe this person judged you wrongly. Um, maybe this person was unhealed, or not completely healed, or wasn't ready for what you were ready for in terms of a relationship, actually giving and receiving love. Maybe they're judging themselves now. But in any case, I feel it's an epiphany kind of energy, a wake up call, somebody going through an ascension, waking up. So I think it's just a matter of time before they do make the decision to end this Five of Pentacles energy, because again, this Five of Pentacles energy does not need to be here. It doesn't make any sense for it to be here. Show me the world, please. Shining, shimmering, splendid, splendid. This is the end of a cycle. Eight of Swords. One more. Yeah, somebody knows that they need to release. They need to release it. It. They need to release whatever this other pentacle is, which I feel in this case it is. This is an out of balance energy that needs to be released. Because whether this person likes it or not, they're still connected to you. You know, this could be a divine connection. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. But what they need to release is this uncertainty. But it's almost like they're having such a hard time doing that. They're really feeling stuck in their head. And as I say all the time, you're only stuck if you decide that you are, but you can pull yourself out of that energy. Maybe this person feels like they can't right now for whatever reason. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. New love coming in. Sometimes a little bit immature of an energy in the Page of Cups. This could be a younger water sign for some of you. We've got Strength right under that Leo energy. And there's Judgment.. Again. Um, honestly, I think it's a good energy, if I'm being honest. But I think that somebody is still a little stuck. But there's definitely been a transformation, and there is definitely a new beginning here. And we have the Ace of Cups. This is a romantic connection or some kind of love connection coming back around. Maybe this person is afraid of consequences. But I feel like they've been dealing with them. This person could have been dealing with karma in their life. If they're realizing that maybe they made these bad choices or were giving you mixed signals or in some way, whether they realize that or not, were maybe playing games with you, I feel like that person is not really like that for a lot of you. Maybe now they're capable of this, of realizing what unconditional love actually is. Maybe this person just gave up on you. But I don't know. I almost feel like they gave up on themselves, on the connection, and afraid that they've burned a bridge here. Lack of trust, disloyal. This person knows that they turned their back on you. That won't be for everybody, but I'm definitely feeling that. Unless, I mean, energies can be reversed. Maybe this is you who turned your back on someone. But I kind of feel for most of you like it's this other person. This person broke your trust. You feel as though they were disloyal. But they have been through a transformation. I promise you that. For a lot of you. Waking up, coming in to have this Ace of Cups, but stuck in their head about it. Just going to grab you a couple cards of advice. As always, if you would like a personal reading, you can book with me on tarotbyarcanon.com. I have 2 or 3 readings tomorrow. If you book a reading with me, I should be able to get to it Thursday or Friday. I always ask for a few days, you guys, and I appreciate your patience with me. I'm not going to be doing a lot of readings tomorrow. There are a couple readings that I am going to do in the morning tomorrow. But tomorrow is actually the 4-year anniversary of my dad's passing. And so my sister and I have this kind of tradition now where we, on Father's Day, his birthday, and the day of his passing, we go to his favorite restaurant. And then we go to the cemetery and we have like tiramisu at his grave. It's just a thing. And sometimes we take like scratch off tickets to his grave. But yeah, so I'll do some readings tomorrow morning, but I need to take some time tomorrow to go visit my dad's grave. We've got soulmates coming out, you guys. I don't think there's much else to say about this reading. Okay, so I thank you guys very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. Is there anything else? I still haven't written the blog post. My sister keeps reminding me, so I might get that day after tomorrow or whatever. But thank you very much for being here, and I will talk to you guys soon.